Spend your Labor Day weekend at the Soldier Hollow Sheepdog Classic, presented by your local Utah Toyota dealers. It's 4 days of family fun and exciting competition featuring the world's top sheepdogs. More info and tickets at soldierhollowclassic.com.
Wind your way along the paths of Gardner Village and discover the latest trends in home decor and seasonal finds. It's the Labor Day weekend sale Thursday through Monday. Indulge in lunch or dinner in our restaurants. Relax in the day spa and shop the sale. Small shops, big experiences. Gardner Village in West Jordan.
Utah's Morning News with Tim Hughes and Amanda Dixon. Listen on the KSL News Radio app. Brought to you by PC Laptops. And in your car at 102.7 FM.
Good morning. KSL News Time is 8:30. Tim has the morning off. Right now, 66 degrees.
Got a crash in the right lane, eastbound 21st South near 900 West. I'm Andy Farnsworth.
KSL's top story this hour. A Kaysville neighborhood is working to gather supplies and clothing to help Afghan refugees when they arrive in our state. KSL News Radio's Mary Richards explains.
This week, a whole neighborhood in Kaysville got together, bringing supplies, boxing them all up, and then delivering them to the agencies who will help if and when more refugees come from Afghanistan to Utah. Greg Jones told KSL TV he was so happy to see so many people respond to his request for help.
Very satisfying, and just to see the generosity of people and the giving that's out there. And this is really what I think life is about.
And if you would like to help any refugees, you can visit the Catholic Community Services website and see what they specifically need. Mary Richards, KSL News Radio.
A suspected drug trafficker drew attention to himself because of what was on his car, and it wasn't the tinted windows. KSL News Radio's Heather Kelly explains.
A Utah Highway Patrol trooper had a keen set of eyes and noticed a car on I-15 with a handwritten license plate. The St. George News reports the driver was arrested on suspicion of felony drug distribution after the trooper noticed he was sweating, had bloodshot eyes, and facial tremors, which are all signs of drug use. An initial search of the car also revealed some white powder believed to be methamphetamine. The suspect is now in custody without bail, and a further search of the vehicle uncovered 7 more pounds of white powder hidden under a carpet. Heather Kelly, KSL News Radio.
KSL's top national stories this hour. A terror attack stopped in New Zealand today. Police say a man attacked people randomly. He stabbed 6 people before being shot by police. Details from ABC's James Longman at the Foreign Desk in London.
This was a terror attack at a supermarket in a quiet neighbourhood of Auckland in New Zealand. A man grabbed a knife from a supermarket shelf and just started stabbing people randomly. He stabbed 6 people before he himself was shot dead by police. Sadly, 3 of the people that he stabbed are now in a critical condition in the hospital.
New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern is calling this a terror attack.
What happened today was despicable. It was hateful. It was wrong. It was carried out by an individual, not a faith, not a culture, not an ethnicity, but an individual person who was gripped by ideology that is not supported here.
Ardern also called the attack senseless. Several states are now taking steps to pass similar laws to the new Texas abortion law.
Late Wednesday, the Supreme Court rejected a request to block the law. 5 conservative justices saying the law should take effect. Now Texas is providing other states with a blueprint to imposing new abortion restrictions without the Supreme Court having to revisit Roe v. Wade. Florida's Senate president telling reporters there is no question Florida will take up a similar bill.
Andrew Dimbert reporting. A West Valley man says the city is warning him that if he doesn't green up his lawn, he could be facing a fine. Jason McCann tells KSL TV's Matt Gephardt he's been following the call to focus on plants rather than his lawn.
To keep our grass lush, we would have to be watering, 45 minutes a day to keep it nice and green in this kind of weather.
He's been slowing the flow. McCann says he's not planning to go back to watering his lawn. Instead, he's thinking about spray painting it green. Dropping water levels across the state are revealing stuff that's been underwater for a long time. KSL TV's Jeannie Wimmer reports nowhere is that more prevalent than Hiram Reservoir in the Cache Valley.
There are more than a dozen cars that were dumped there actually for a purpose, that of strengthening the shoreline. And while some people might like to see this cleaned up, that could create issues. Hiram Reservoir is all used for farmer irrigation, so it's not unusual for the cars to become visible around this time of year.
The reservoir's manager tells KSL TV moving the cars could destabilize the bank and put the houses above in danger. The federal courthouse in Salt Lake City is now officially known as the Orangey Hatch United States Courthouse. The former senator says he hopes this will inspire a new generation to defend the rule of law and the integrity of the courts. Senator Hatch was one of the longest-serving members of the Senate Judiciary Committee.